What's up, guys? Alright, so I just came up with a random topic. I was just chilling in my car smoking and shit. And basically the topic I wanted to speak about is who is meant to do voodoo. And I guess I didn't really give this answer much thought. I'm just basically freestyling. So it might be an answer that requires updating. You feel me? Because there's always room for improvement. But I think who is meant to do voodoo? I think anyone who is able to pick up a candle and a glass of water is meant to do voodoo. Not meant to do it, but has the ability to do voodoo. If you can pick up a candle and light it and carry a glass of water, then you have the requirements to do voodoo. Now, that's like the preliminary requirements, in my opinion. I feel like the more complex requirements are the ability to see and the ability to have dreams. I personally feel that that is the more complicated requirement. And that is probably actually the most important one. The ability to see and the ability to dream. And the next requirement above that one, which is probably like the least and final, not least, the last and final requirement. And if you have this one, I feel like you belong at a different grade than someone who has the ability to dream, and at a way higher grade than somebody who just has the ability to light a candle. You feel me? So it's all about your abilities. So, but the last and final ability is the ability to be contacted by the Loa. Yeah, you may have dreams, but that doesn't necessarily mean that your dreams are dreams pertaining to Vodou. It's one thing to have a dream where you're snowboarding and drinking mocha lattes, and it's another thing to have a dream where you're in a dungeon, and then as you walk through that dungeon, you end up in a peristyle and someone is possessed by a Loa, and they pass on to you a particular message. Can you kind of see the difference between that dream and the dream where you're snowboarding and drinking slushies? So it's like, that is probably the last and final requirement. And I'm pretty sure if you have that requirement, then yeah, you're more than likely meant to do voodoo. Obviously, it's a choice of yours. You could choose to be a Christian and not serve the law. You could say, you know what, I'm gonna serve God and his son Jesus. You feel me? It's also, you always have the choice. But in my opinion, if I were asked who is meant to serve the law or who has the ability to serve the law, those would be the answers that I give whomever is inquiring.